if it's working, can people check them streams?
Oh, yarp. Yarp.
It says we're live.
Oh,
Internet.
in that
We're live.
case, in that case,
Do you hear me?
boil a pot, take a seat by the hearth, and enjoy a fine brew. With the gentleman quest as everyone, with the gentleman quest.
Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely brew.
Is it?
Oh, that goes down easy.
That was not as hype as I would have liked, everyone. And also the music took ages to load.
Yeah, there's no music. How am I supposed to get hyped?
There's music now.
My roll 20.
I'll turn mine down.
So, I am currently sort of ill, so I might be a little slower of mind today. I sat since about maybe like 2 o'clock planning session and just went over the same interaction again and again in my head, which was just Valentine stabbing Sparrow in the side and then tumbling to the ground. And then I was like, okay, then what happens next? And then I just would play the same thing again and again. I sat there for maybe an hour and just didn't do anything, just mulling things over because my brain is mush.
Just do it live.
That's fine. It just took me a while, and I eventually have, to warm us up, a very special catch-up, none other than Theo, who has written it for Rufus, but also sort of for me as well. So, what sort of music
That's right.
would be best, Theo, for this?
Ooh.
I was thinking like kind of, was it Brightstone as in Fable? Is it called Brightstone? What's it called?
Bowerstone.
You know, that's it, Bowerstone. I was thinking like that kind of
There is one I have
city,
that's a bit like
villagey
that. Let me
sort
see
of.
if I can find it.
But then it should go into like dark and evil towards the end, Tasha. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
that's going to be difficult.
Oh, this is bad.
It's difficult to manage. Can you hear it?
Maybe just turn the music off for the final bit and just do so it's silent, Tash.
It's really quiet.
Mm.
You can turn it up on
It's fine
your
for me.
end.
Turn up for yourself.
Yeah, you can turn up.
Yeah.
Okay, in
Yeah.
that case, let us begin.
Well, that's too loud now.
Rufus, pacing the length of his room at the hedge quarters, mulls the events of the past weeks and puzzles over the days to come. Scratching at the overgrown chin absent-mindedly, he thinks,
I must remember to ask Nathir to trim this beard. Too many days a fugitive in Thar. I've let my appearance slip and grown accustomed to this bushy beard. Although, perhaps it suits you, old man. No, I may have aged, but I must be the young warrior I once was for the coming storm. At least we're home safe now in Miri and Celeste rescued. We dallied too long in that saloon-forsaken place, waylaid at every twist and turn. Of course, Gwendolyn deserved the justice we brought him, and the perverted Bava. But our true enemy lies in the west. I only hope we have not given the devils and their corrupted master the time they need to gain power that even the Gypsies cannot face. With any hope, the lessons we learnt in Xanthar, as the powerful boons we gained, will aid us in the fight to come. First, we must venture to the Fae, down that scoundrel creature, Valentine. We must gather what if we can to put an end to our most villainous foe. I worry about what I may face there. Not only because I do not trust our supposed ally, my roots Fae run deep. So many questions, so many memories lost. We must press on, and I shall not be afraid of my past. The key to our success lies with the stone, that ancient relic that Valentine stole. Yes, we must be wary of that one. And in the Fae, we must keep our wits about us.
there is a knock at the door.
Cue the DM.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Yes. Come in, please.
Lord Sungst, you called to me. How may I be of service?
Thank you, Nathir. I think I'd like something done about this untamed beard I appear to have accumulated.
Of course, Lord Suncrest. I won't be but a moment. I must fetch a razor and warm water. Is Josh like really delayed or something?
Cue the DM.
Oh, I think there's another bit for you there.
Is there? Oh, shit, yeah, that's me. Nathir leaves and Rufus paces to the window overlooking the headquarters garden.
What lies in the frozen wastes of the Varamark for my friends and I? It's only now that I realize some of us may have to pay a hefty price to relinquish the world, the evil that brews there. I will gladly lead them and be the first to lay down my life, if only to preserve what we have built here in Amiri. I fear if we fail, not only Beblia, but the wider world face the ramifications.
And fear you must, mortals.
Very nice. You may both have an inspiration.
Thank you.
Nice.
I will take it and I will use it against you.
Appreciate the evil laugh with the bad throat as well.
Yeah, could you tell? So, let's put on a little bit of tension. We pick up in the Ice Palace of the Winter Queen herself, parleying with her, sitting atop her frozen throne, her white hair cascading down past the throne, down the step. A frozen crown, thin and pointed, atop her beautiful and serene masked face with this sort of white veil across it. You step into her frozen halls. And as you began to talk with this queen, Valentine vanished from sight, appearing naught but an illusion, appearing by the side of the throne, lunging towards the queen, brandishing a dagger and stabbing it, sinking it deep into ribs on the side. She yelled as they crashed down frozen ground, blood spilling out from this wound. What is everyone doing in this exact moment? We're not going to roll initiative exactly yet. I would like to know what everyone is going to do or about to do. Let's start with...
Does Dutch even notice that it's Sparrow?
You're quite far off, right? You and Dylan are a ways back.
Mm.
So I would imagine neither would Dylan, as his blind sight wouldn't even be within the range.
I'm not blind, am I? Because in the face.
You are right. You are not blind. So you would. In fact, what's your passive perception?
21.
Yeah, I'd say as the veil is pulled from her face, you catch sight all the way across this frozen hall. You recognise that face. It is not the same. And those that are close, Zook, Rufus and Rick, all see that indeed this is the likeness of Sparrow. But it doesn't exactly look like Sparrow. They are older, more into their middle years, 30s or 40s, beautiful, pristine, almost bluish white skin, large elven ears that stretch much further than Sperra's human-look ears ever did. It all comes to you in almost like a flash. It is an incredible likeness, but it is not exactly her, and you can't be exactly sure. Rufus, what are you doing in these moments?
Rufus, as soon as the veil drops, he sees the face that he recognizes, and he is initially and then immediately turns to anger, and he's going to rush Valentine to push him out the way.
Okay.
Valentine's just kind of scrabbling on the ground, trying to get the moonstone on the end of her staff, if he can.
Okay, so Rufus, you are making a break forwards. You're about 35 away. So you're going to make it 30 feet, right? Because you got the extra 5.
Yeah, although I'm going to use, I'm going to dash and use the charger feet to knock Valentine back 10 feet.
I will say that you are currently, I'm sort of giving everyone not a whole action, but like everyone's going to be doing something before initiative is rolled. So you're sprinting towards Valentine. What are you doing?
Seeing that it's Sperra, I say, Sperra? And I look to Richter and go, is that Sperra? Quietly.
Okay. Richter is going to shout, I don't know, Lord Mayor! And he's going to kind of run between, going to kind of chase after Rufus. Dylan, what are you doing?
I think seeing the sort of situation escalate, but at the same time not wanting to really cause like any more like conflict, he's going to ready a spell.
Okay, what are you going to ready?
Am I able to cast a spell, or is this literally like a very?
It's more like what are you doing really quickly before something escalates? So you could definitely hold. I'll let you.
Yeah,
hold
sure.
the spell.
So okay, so then I can just So I can't cast it. Is what you're saying?
Let you you're beginning to
spell?
cast it if you want.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that was my question. That's what I'll do. So I'll start to ready a spell.
Just so you're aware, you're about 60 feet away from the throne.
Is there something I can sort of hide behind? Can I be 60 feet away from Valentine? If I move in that direction. So that maybe that could be my sort of.
Okay. Yes, you can. I will move you up 5, 10. Yeah, there's essentially I'll describe this area that you're in. There's a long hall, this marble floored, like frozen icy floor. There's like crystalline frozen structures, like gripping all of the palisades and the stairwell, the walkways. There are two massive statues, kind of crystallized into the ground and the walls, like almost unrecognizable, but there's the vague form of essentially like a mounted rider of some kind on either side, which currently are sort of blocking your view because you're on the side. It's hard to see past that, but you are able to sort of hide behind them. Next to the throne itself, there are two sort of icy creature statues that are just completely frozen over. They look to be like maybe they were wolves or tigers of some kind of like feline animal. And behind the throne, where spines kind of upwards, are just these huge frozen crystalline spires that kind of almost like a clawed hand gripping around, not actually touching, but just sort of around the back of where the throne sits. You rush up, skidding behind one of these like just completely frozen statues. You're able to hide behind. You're within You're within 45 feet.
I'd like to move stealthily as I'm invisible.
Yeah, you didn't need to move far from where you were. You do find that
I'm not invisible.
The running along the ground here is fairly slippery, and you think if you were to be like sort of sprinting, it could be potentially pretty cheap.
Can I hide? Can I do that as my action?
If you instead of the spell,
I'm not invisible. Only Dutch is invisible.
If you want to,
because I'll just
then you can.
I'll just cast that at the top of my turn, whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'll just hide. Okay. 90. Oh no, because I can't roll lower than a. So that will be 26.
26. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now knowing that Valentine is shanked, spear in the side, can Dutch enter a rage and charge forwards, please?
You can. You are 65 feet away from them. You're quite a ways away.
Yeah, well, that's bonus action and movement. Fine.
Right.
Oh shit! Yeah, but then he wouldn't finish his turn. Yeah, so doesn't rage, I guess.
So you can action and you're going into an extra dash, but you can't do that. So I need from those that are charging forwards, Ruthus and Dutch. I need you to make acrobatics checks for me. That's the floor underfoot.
It's athletics, right?
This is to balance.
If I enter a belly slide, I'd like to roll with it, please, and just like a penguin.
Sure.
I got a natural 19, so that becomes... Is this acrobatics?
Yeah.
So 5, 6, 7, so 26.
26. And 15 for you, Ruthus? You both hold your footing and are able to kind of run across this slick sort of surface, looking out for areas that look sort of more iced over than the other. The snow has sort of fallen on and are more grippy. You sprint forwards. Valentine, what are you doing? You're traveling, trying to pull the knife, or are you back? Like
Valentine.
These moments.
So charging after him. Valentine, as he's kind of, I imagine he's almost wrestling with the queen. He's going to, his whole kind of visage and his appearance begins to shift as a bonus action as he enters Mantle of Majesty. You see this kind of appearance almost kind of burst with this aurora of light and color, and he seems almost dressed like a gallant prince from a fairy tale. But there's a kind of it's almost kind of hypnotic in a way, and as he does this, he's going to cast command as part of that.
That's as a bonus action, isn't it? It's the mantle.
Yeah.
When you initiate it, can you cast the command? But is it an action to then cast the command?
Oh, hang on. So, once per long rest, as a bonus action, you can cast command without expending a spell slot.
But you used your bonus action to initiate it, right?
I mean, that's Mantle of Inspiration, which is different by the looks of it. Yeah, it's different, I think. Mantle of Inspiration gives me like bonus hit points and stuff, but Mantle of Majesty is like kind of enchantment thing.
But I mean, when you initiate that as a bonus action, do you then get to do a command as another bonus action, or it counts as the bonus action originally to spend to do it?
It's just the same. It's just the same one. It just says Mantle of Majesty. Once per long rest, as a bonus action, you can command without spending a spell slot.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
You don't have to activate it.
As a bonus action, you can. What are you gonna say?
Closest running towards me out of and Rufus.
Rufus is closest. He's 10 feet away.
Rufus would be.
Okay. Yeah, I'll command Rufus as he sees Valentine and kind of magical aura. He kind of looks up, his eyes blazing, and he's going to command him to flee.
Okay. Rufus, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
With advantage.
You do have advantage.
Well, with this, it says... creatures charmed by... Oh, okay, never mind. He's not charmed by me.
Yeah, they're not charmed.
Yeah, he needs to do...
Whiz.
Save.
Whiz, please.
He is a gnome.
That's a 13. Which I assume fails. I'm going to use my inspiration dice that I just got to force of will through this command. Oh, that's worse. That was a 9. Fishing for a 20.
Shout E towards Rufus. Sparrow, you see grab the necklace around her chest and pull it off. The beads of like crystal that were wrapping the silver thread shatter and kind of clatter down across the steps. And in her hand, you see blood trickling down from where she's grasped this sort of crystalline thing, and you hear a tsh as it shatters outwards. I need everyone to make charisma saving throws.
It is magical.
It is a magical effect, so those with that are gnomes have advantage.
Nice.
Is it a stunned or unconscious?
It is not stunned or unconscious.
What's the effect?
I think you might have advantage too, because it's technically a charm effect. Half elves
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so you have advantage too.
Fey ancestry, yeah.
Yep, so the Fey ancestry dudes have advantage, which makes very much sense.
Oh, 218.
I got a 19 for that one.
Wow, okay.
I got
It's
a natural
money,
20.
so-
That's 13.
13 for
What?
Zook.
I got an 8.
An 8, and...
Is this charm?
It is, yeah. Can someone roll for Richter, please, as well?
Roll
What's his
1.
kid? What's his...
Oh, I rolled a 5. Sorry.
Okay.
He's got +5 to charisma there.
He does have a +5. I don't think he has a charisma saving throw. Let me have a
Is
look.
He should do. As
Must be.
a
Well, he's
Proficient in it.
Warlock Paladin. He probably would, wouldn't he?
So you could have it as a saving throw.
I don't know if warlocks have
So
saving
it's
throws.
it depends what he took first, yeah.
He took...
Depends what. Paladin
you know
first.
what? He took Paladin first, so he does.
So he does.
But even with a 5 plus 9?
9, yeah.
No, it's
No, plus 10.
plus 10. It's
It's a 15.
It's still not enough. It's a bad roll. Okay, and I'd like everyone to roll... In fact, I'll describe what happens first. This sort of icy spray shatters out from where this crystal around her was broken. But along with these wisps of ice, you hear... that all kind of spread out from around. Rufus, Valentine, and Dylan... with the Fey ancestry.
What was he? Sorry, the DC?
18.
Oh, wait, did I pass?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled a 6. It was a 16.
Oh, you got a
minus 3.
16. Oh, okay, shit. So Valentine, Rufus.
15. It would be 15. Yeah, 15 minus
you
3.
failed too.
I just can't do maths.
Valentine, Rufus, and who else rolled really well? Someone else rolled really well, didn't they?
I rolled natural 18, but it's minus 3. So.
Oh, I see. Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Rufus, the ones that are closest, you manage to shrug off this strange feeling that overcomes your body. You turn round, both of you, looking towards the others that surround you, and you see all 4 of your friends stand up from where they are, crouched down, hiding about, their eyes glowing with a sort of green fey energy. You are all charmed by Spera, and of which we will find out what you do upon your hands. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh no. Are we supposed to be able to see a battle map currently?
Oh, naturally!
I'm about to move us to it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Good lord.
I think it's just taking a
Oh
load.
lord.
Oh, look at
Still
this.
good
It's
for
like
me.
beetle shaped.
Oh yeah.
Oops.
Oh nice. That's cool.
Oh man, it's very Narnia.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the point. Okay, so let's put you all into.
There's no names next to the. Oh no, there it is.
Oh, word.
There it
Let
is.
me get rid of all them. Let me do it again.
Dee, 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 dee,
There.
dee.
All right, you can